Brayden, good to see you. I appreciate you taking some time to come out. You had a pretty good game, 21 points and 10 rebounds, so another double-double. But I know you. I know that doesn't make up for a 5-point deficit at the end of the game.
No, I missed a crucial block out of the end, and we were a 2-possession game to 1-possession game by the end. So I got to clean up by the end of the game. I got to clean up my little mistakes, but we're going to get there, and we're going to just keep on getting better every day.
Your impression of your first game against a Big Sky Conference opponent?
My impression?
Yeah.
We're all good.
We're all good.
Yeah. It's not, we're playing Division I. It's not going to be easy. It's good competition, and we just got to keep on going at it and get better every day.
When you talk about the little things that you've got to work on, be specific about those.
So my little things is I got to get my turnovers down. Look like I got 2. And then I got to scout for the 40 minutes that I'm out. Well, as many minutes I'm out here, I got to lock into the scout. I do those 2 better, but besides that, there's always little things I want to improve. You know me. I want to just keep on going.
You got off to another really hot start with the game today, hitting the first 7 points of the entire game before Northern Colorado even got a bucket. What is the key for you to be successful for the Bengals inside?
It's just the preparation before I even step on the court right here. It's the practice. It's the extra reps I'm getting in myself, It's all the preparation leading to the game, because when the game comes, I want to feel comfortable with what I'm doing.
So I know you're going to be watching film of this game. What do you expect to learn and be ready for tomorrow?
I'm just going to – yeah, you're right. I'm going to be watching it, and I'm going to really dial in. It's 4 o'clock or 4:30 right now. I'm going to go to bed early, but I'm going to make sure I watch the second half to first half and make sure I can improve what I've done today. All
right, Brayden. Hey, I appreciate it. Congrats on the double-double, but I know you wanted to win a lot more than that.
Yeah. Stats don't matter.
So. All right. Looking forward to seeing you do as good and get the win tomorrow.
Yep. Jordan, you got
all right. Thank you, Brayden.
Jordan, you good?
Yep, you're done. You can go.
I'll jump.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What happened there in the second half when they went on that 17-0 run? What changed?
It was just they banged 4 threes on us. That's what it was. They got inside penetration and then they kicked out.
And so was that something you guys just defended really well prior to that, and they just kind of got loose a couple times?
Yeah, we had a lapse for whatever it was, 30 seconds.
What is it though about your guys' mental fortitude though? Because you came right back from that and went on your own 7-0 run and got it close.
Basketball's a game of runs, We went on a run for it very first, and then they went on a run. Just how you weather them and how we come back from it. That's how from the good teams from bad teams.
Yeah. When they closed out at the end of the first half, what was Coach telling you guys? Because you were only down a little bit, but I think you were up 12 early in the first.
Yeah, he came in the locker room saying, "We're right there. Just keep on going. If you keep on doing the system, keep on following the scout, we're going to get this win." So,
you guys seem to be real good about turnovers early on, and then kind of into that second half, I think both teams were just kind of a little bit sloppy. Was that just good defense, or what was kind of the reason behind all that?
It could be both. It's good defense no matter what. Wherever you go, it's going to be good defense. But it could have got rushed. It could have been a multiple of things. But good. It's always good defense.
Yeah. It seemed like their big thing is driving baseline and trying to kick it out for 3. What were you guys doing to defend that? And kind of when those lapses happen, can you take me through what happens that allows them to get those free?
Yeah, so their offense is a lot baseline drive, kick out corner, and then kick the slot, or just kick the open shooter. Our game plan was force them all middle, and give up the baseline as much as possible. And I think we did okay job at it. But I know tomorrow we're going to be more dialed in.
Awesome. Thanks, Brayden. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, guys, here's Coach.
Hey guys,
Hey, Ryan.
how are you?
Well, it's interesting watching you guys play from my bedroom, but uh, your impressions of your first Big Sky game with this group of guys, and again, so many that had never played a Division I game until this season.
I think for most of it, we were plenty good enough to win. I think there were stretches where our youth showed up, and honestly, I'm just going to have to do a better job figuring out ways to correct it. On most nights, I think we defended well enough to win. I have some very specific goals that we're trying to get accomplished in the game, and it's pretty simple. We lost a 2-possession game, and we're trying to be +8 on the glass every time we play. Tonight we were +7. We're trying to turn it over under 12 times. Tonight we had 13. Those numbers go to 8 and 12 instead of 7 and 13. Outcome might be a little bit different. And you can think about some very critical things with that. At the end of the game, we are pressing them, we foul, put them to the free throw line, and we get a lane violation on a missed free throw. That's a youth thing. When it's winning time, that can't happen. We followed that up the next time, fouled. They missed a free throw. We gave up an offensive rebound. They get another crack at it. Can't happen at this level when you're trying to win. And then after that, we do a good job getting fouled, go to the free throw line, and miss the front end of 101. So I think those are big things that we need to understand that may seem minor in the moment, but may have dictated the outcome of the game. And then there's other stuff too. Like I thought our guys did a really good job following the scouting report. I'm gonna have to do a better job making sure that regardless of adversity, fatigue, the scouting report gets followed the entire game. I heard Jordan asking Brayden about the run they went on. At the end of the day, our game plan was to switch every ball screen that Bodie Hume was in. In the middle of the second half, for whatever reason, we stopped communicating, and on 4 straight possessions did not switch that ball screen, and they got downhill on us on a drive because of it and kicked it out for 3. And next thing you know, they've got 12 points, which felt like came in under 30 seconds.
In the pregame interview, you talked about what they want to do offensively, and that's get open shots from outside the arc. And that 17-0 stretch, they hit 5 of 6 threes in that stretch. And it wasn't that they were all wide open. Some were contested too. And I know you know Northern Colorado has some quality players.
Yeah, they have a bunch of guys who can really shoot it. Credit to them for making them. But in that stretch, like I just mentioned, we blew some assignments with our scouting report. We did a fantastic job for probably 38 minutes of the game on that end of the floor, and our attention to detail with the scout was fantastic, but for whatever reason, we got away from it during that time.
Were they doing anything specific that kept Dax and Austin from contributing very much offensively?
I just think they've got some good players. They made it hard to get the ball caught on the wing, which is where the majority of possessions are started with those 2 guys. I just think we just played a good team on the road. I I know Daxton and Austin probably wish offensively they had a little bit better nights, but honestly, they had tough assignments defensively too, and we're using a lot of energy on that end of the floor. Daxton had to guard Bodie Hume every second he was on the floor, and Smaley was guarding Kuntz every second he was on the floor too.
Your thoughts about the game Brayden Parker had with 21 and 10, and the fact that, this is all new to him in terms of D1 basketball and what that could mean for the future.
Yeah, I think everyone can see that Braden's kind of getting it figured out right now. With how we're trying to play, we really need an interior scorer, and Brayden is providing that with us or for us. He'll be a special player in the Big Sky. I mean, when you think about the fact that he's got 3 more years still after this year, he'll be a load in the future.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thank you, Jerry.
You mentioned some of the stuff on that 17-0 run. Do you wish like you called a timeout or anything during that? I don't know. As a coach, what are kind of the regrets that you have about?
So I think we called one before the run, which left us with only 2, and then we called another one later in the run, which left us with only 1 left for the game. So, yeah, I wish the rules allowed me to use as many as possible. I probably would have used 5 of them during that stretch, but unfortunately, that's not how it works.
It seemed like you guys at the end of the half, kind of, that's when things started to turn a little bit. Did you try and refocus them at halftime? What was your kind of speech? Because you guys came out just guns blazing in the second half.
A big part is early in the half, we were doing a good job getting the ball to the post. Offense was more efficient. Brayden got in foul trouble later in the first half, so we got away from that, started taking some tougher, more contested shots. Obviously, that let Northern Colorado back in the game. Knowing that Brayden would be back on the floor then, obviously, we tried to refocus and go back to how we started the first half.
Aside from that run, did you guys think you did a pretty good job on Hume?
You know what? You look at the stat sheet and you would say no. I mean, he had 27 points. It's going to be hard to win any game when you give one individual player that kind of production. But the majority of what he did came in that stretch. So I think we did do a good job with our scout outside of that small portion of the game. But truth be told, Jordan, like in conference, there's going to be a lot of games like this, whether we play at home or on the road. And a young team we need to look in the mirror and realize what just happened. And each one of us needs to make an adjustment to fix it. I obviously need to do a better job communicating to our guys the importance of following the scout the entire time. But then we gotta actually execute that out on the floor too. I mean, we blew switches on Bodie Hume, which is what we're talking about. I mean, that was a big difference in the game. And then when it comes time late, like you can't have a lane violation. You can't give up a rebound on a missed free throw. You got to go to the other end and make all of your own, especially the front end of a one-on-one.
What do you think a game like this for your young team can teach them going forward?
Well, it's hard because confidence is a big thing. Obviously, you don't want to lose any of it. My message was that, I mean, we just went on the road for the first time in a Big Sky Conference game with 13 brand new players against a team that has a lot of returners that I think finished second place in the Big Sky a year ago. I honestly thought if the Big Sky tournament would have continued last spring, I thought they had the greatest chance of winning it. And they're picked third in our league this year too. And we can talk about a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, if we would have just done a better job in that one little stretch defensively, we would have not had a lane violation on a free throw, if we would have not given up a rebound on a missed free throw, if we would have made the front end a one-on-one on our end, like everyone might feel completely different right now.